First of all, everybody, this case has been going on since 2000, I want to say 2011. It's been 14 years. 14 years of us pursuing, in the beginning, paternity. And then after that, the damages and all the things that go along with litigating fraud. Let's get that clear, right? There has been no maternity after that. What we're doing right now in California against Mr. Carter, Jay-Z, we are looking for damages, everybody. We're not looking to go back and do any kind of do-over, if you will, of a state court. Let's get that clear, right? This case that we're doing is not about paternity. It is about fraud and fraud upon the court.
View, grab your popcorn because this paternity plot just got a whole lot juicier. We're talking about Rammer Satterthwaite and his wild claim that Jay-Z is his biological father. And baby, buckle up, because the Carters are finally clapping back. Now, I didn't think we'd ever see the day when Jay-Z or Beyonce would even acknowledge the chaos, but yep, they've entered the chat. Turns out, Jay-Z hit Rammer with a legal smackdown back in 2022 for flooding the courts with what he called ridiculous, baseless lawsuits. And now, he's pushing hard to have Rammer's latest federal court case tossed out. According to Jay's team, this whole thing reeks of a cash grab. And the kicker? Word on the street is that even Beyonce is co-signing that vibe. Reportedly, they've pressured Rammer enough that he's backing down and pulling the case entirely. And oh, we've got a lot to talk about. Now for those of y'all who missed the build-up, let me catch you up real quick. Rammer and his godmother, Lily Coley, recently filed another lawsuit against Jay-Z. A judge ordered Jay to respond by July 18th, and guess what? He did. Here's a piece of that court order. Before the court is the ex parte application for more time to reply, submitted by defendant Sean Corey Carter. After review, the court grants the request and extends the deadline to July 18th, 2025. The lawsuit kicked off May 6, 2025, and proof of service was added May 29th. By mid-June, Coley was already requesting default judgment, which the clerk rejected, but she tried again. Then it gets messy. Lily swore she hadn't heard a peep from Jay's side, while Jay-Z's lawyer pulled receipts, emails, and phone calls showing she had tried to talk. Because of the conflicting stories, the court dropped a reminder about Rule 11, aka, don't play with the system. Jay's side says they only found out about the lawsuit on June 3rd, and while they think service was sketchy, they're showing up just in case. They also tried, unsuccessfully, to get a formal extension agreed upon with the plaintiffs. So the judge said, fine. The deadline's now July 18th, 2025. Officially ordered. Now let's back it up to where the mess began. Rammer's mom, Wanda, says she and Jay-Z hooked up in 1982 at his aunt's Brooklyn apartment after he scooped her from Philly. They reportedly used protection, but oops, it failed. Jay visited once 2 weeks later, then ghosted, and Wanda had no way to reach him. Years later, when Rammer was about 8, she finally told him who she believed his real father was. Although her then-boyfriend Robert Graves was listed on the birth certificate, he got booted off in 2011 after DNA proved he wasn't the dad. Wanda claimed she'd only been with Robert and Jay-Z, so when one got ruled out, she was sure Jay was it.
I was 7. My mom had to sit down with me. I guess she thought I was old enough to know now, and she been saying Sean Carter, that's what she was calling him at first before she was calling it Jay-Z, and I really didn't know who that was because I was young, and had my little brother, and I really wasn't worrying about it. She was saying it a lot, but I really just was going along with the person I was just seeing, like the person I looked at who was taking care of me at that time. I really wasn't really trying to understand what my mom was talking about, but she constantly put it in my head like, son, it's not your father, and I really want you to know what it is. This person is your father, and I just want you to know. And she continued to tell me that over the years and over the years and over the years, even until I was grown.
Oh, you thought the saga was over? Absolutely not. The tea just keeps boiling in the decades-long drama between Rammer Satterthwaite, his mother Wanda, and none other than Jay-Z. So word is, Wanda did try to hold Jay accountable, filing a civil suit way back seeking child support. But surprise, surprise, it got tossed out because it was filed in the wrong state and never brought back. And get this, Jay-Z's lawyer at the time basically said, yeah, he's not interested in being involved with this kid. Cold, right? Since then, Ramir's been fighting tooth and nail just to get a simple paternity test, but Jay has never once agreed. Why? Because agreeing would mean acknowledging the mother, who was just 16 when Ramir was born. And that, my friends, opens a whole different can of legal worms. Wanda's godmother even confirmed the age thing was a major red flag. She said Jay-Z's in-house lawyer once seemed ready to handle things privately, even discussed Ramir's music and putting him on a label. But after some high-level lawyers jumped in, boom, radio silence. Suddenly, it wasn't about music anymore, it was about damage control. And this thing got so messy, Ramir even took his case to the Supreme Court, but they swatted it down, citing no jurisdiction. So he refiled in the New Jersey Appellate Court, but the road hasn't been easy. Jay-Z's legal team argued he shouldn't have to do a DNA test in Jersey since he didn't own property there. Basically, Ramir was blocked at every turn until now. A court finally ordered Jay-Z to respond to the latest lawsuit. Blocked at every turn until now. A court finally ordered Jay-Z to respond to the latest lawsuit. And phew, Jay-Z did not hold back. He accused Ramir and his godmother of harassing him for years with recycled claims that been shot down in multiple courts. Jay's team pointed out he hasn't confirmed or denied being Ramir's dad, but he's sick of being dragged through it. Oh, and they added that another man was already court-ordered to pay child support back in the 90s after Wanda said he was the father. In 2010, the court even scolded Wanda, saying she couldn't wait 17 years to point fingers at someone new. Jay's lawyers now want the current case thrown out and are demanding legal fees be paid, calling it a shady move to get around a 2022 injunction. That injunction banned Ramir and his godmother from filing new cases in New Jersey without court permission after they sued one of Jay-Z's attorneys. When asked, Ramir said he never even knew about that order and believes it was part of a scheme to block justice and cover up Jay-Z's alleged perjury. As for Wanda naming another man before, Ramir insists his mom was underage and stands firm that Jay-Z is the father. He's also said time and again, it's not about the money. His lawsuit doesn't ask for back child support but seeks damages for emotional distress, reputation damage, lost financial support, and legal costs. Oh, and remember when Jay's team said he had no New Jersey property? Ramir clapped back with receipts, allegedly quoting Tina Knowles' book, which admits Jay did have property there during the relevant time. And let's not forget, Ramir says Jay-Z's had his DNA since 2011. So, why the hesitation now? Ramir's godmother also fired back, saying all claims are rooted in Wanda's sworn statements and that the current case in California isn't even about paternity. It's about civil damages from years of alleged shady legal moves. And guess what? The court has already ruled that Jay-Z was properly served this time. So yeah, the walls might be closing in. Stay tuned.
It's not fabricated. His mama told him. And Wanda wrote an affidavit. The affidavit's been out there all this time. All these years. Now all of a sudden, it's fabricated?
And just to be crystal clear, Ramir's godmother also made sure to point out that no one involved in this chaos, neither Ramir, Wanda, nor herself, has ever been held in contempt of court. She also stressed that despite this case dragging on for over a decade, there are still a ton of legal misunderstandings swirling around. Now listen, I don't know what kind of behind-the-scenes plot twist happened next, but on July 22nd, Ramir officially filed notice to withdraw his case. Yep, just like that. And when the internet started asking questions, the only thing Ramir posted on X was, "Hello, changes were made to my case on July 18th, 2025 about 3:30 p.m. This was done due to changes made to my case we were not aware of. We will explain soon, but it's all about my mother now." Cryptic much? So yeah, your guess is as good as mine. But since Ramir claims he's gonna spill the tea soon, we might as well wait and see how this all plays out. Meanwhile, sound off below. What do you think about Jay-Z allegedly having Ramir's DNA since 2012 and still dodging the paternity test? And do you really believe Ramir's just out here chasing a check? Or is there more to the story? Drop your thoughts in the comments.